Well, I just picked up probably the most interesting boat that I've had the chance to own and review on the channel. I just picked up this Pelican Rainbow 2006 5-person fully modified pedal boat. We're gonna check this thing out. It's goofy, it's weird, it's different, and I love it. Now, I actually got this boat for free from my buddy Nick, who got shipped off into the bomb squad, is hanging out in Texas, just finished up boot camp, and he has donated this epic boat to the channel, in which I plan on fixing up, getting seaworthy, making some awesome content, and giving it away on the channel. So hit like and subscribe and stay tuned for once this boat is seaworthy, I'll transfer it to you and you'll own this boat. So it's a pontoon boat, and the trolling motor sticks out past the pontoons, which is gonna make it really difficult to drag because the water is far. Okay, here's the old pedal drive system. What? Don't need that. So I don't know how I'm gonna get it to the water because I can't set it down. The trolling motor will hit. It is really light. Surprisingly. Not easy though. The boat, it doesn't weigh a ton, but it creates a lot of friction when you're dragging it across grass. All right, it did just occur to me that this boat has been left out in the elements for years. So I'm not totally sure if this trolling motor actually works. I just tried to get inside my buddy's house to grab a battery just to see if it turns on, but it's all locked. So the trolling motor may not work. If it doesn't, I have another one, but I don't want to give it up. All right, it's time for the initial as is tour. Now, it does need a few different things to it. So today I'm just gonna show you around it. We're gonna figure out together what it needs to become seaworthy. And then in another video, we're gonna come back, clean it up, restore it, pretty much just stuck looking at it. It did come with 2 life vests. It does have a rudder back here. I'm not exactly sure how it works. It's got an interesting little thingy here. I don't know how that works. Trying to put it down, but it doesn't want to go down, and I think that's above the water line, so we'll have to figure out what this rudder situation is. Yeah, that does something. It looks like we have an 800-pound weight capacity, 5-person capacity, which I see a seat here. I see 2 seats up there. I guess maybe the center thing is a seat? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that there is also supposed to be some sort of lid here, which I don't think is here anymore. Looks like we have rope tied to the rudder, to the bimini top that's broken, to the rod holder. So not sure what that's about. We got 2 rod holders here. It does have ample storage back here for stuff, and obviously 2 people can fish it in theory. It looks like this was never screwed in. Oh, it does. It looks like it's not even gonna fit. I don't even think it's gonna, yeah, it won't. So I think we need to remove this to clean it up, remove that one, because it's the same story right here. Yeah, see, that's not gonna, it's not gonna touch. So we might as well remove this and get all of this to be usable storage. I don't think these are the factory seats that came with the boat. I could be wrong. They're just wood planks. They do not look very comfortable. The life preservers were actually attached to it to make it more comfortable. So there's that. We got it caked in mud. This was the side that it was laying on. It was laying on its side for years. So we need to clean that up. It does have a cleat right there, which is super handy. Let's figure out the rod holder situation up here. So that broke. This rod holder fits, as you can see, but it's broken, probably from laying it on its side and it just getting smashed. So we need to replace one rod holder. Gotcha. Let's check these. Those are solid, well placed. I really like those. 4 right within your reach. Yeah, I mean, it would kind of affect casting a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works on the water test. we have some sort of Garmin graph mount, which I don't think I'm going to be putting a graph on here, but it does come with a transducer. I was told it's down in side scan. I might actually have a graph that may or may not fit this. So we'll have to try my Garmin graph for that. So this is where the rudder was. So the rudder, okay, I'm remembering. You used to be able to control the rudder with this right here, but obviously that was taken out. This head was removed. The shaft was installed where the rudder was, and now there is a trolling motor and you have the directional collar. So we can't really move it because it's lifted all the way up and it's stuck in between the pontoons. Let's check the terminals. They actually do not look any more corroded than mine. So really, unless water somehow got inside the head and sat there, there's no real reason it shouldn't fire up. So I'm gonna come back later with a 12-volt battery and we'll see. Hey, can I borrow a 12-volt battery? I wanna see if this thing works.
Yeah, I got one.
Heck yeah. Oh, it lights up. Oh, it works. Woo, she sounds a little crusty. I can fix that. Oh, we have power. Thank you, Lord. All right, that'd be a bust if this thing didn't work. Cleat on this side. Oh, there's a kayak track. He installed a kayak track here. No way. You could put a live pole right there. No way. Okay. This rod holder also broken, so we need 2 rod holders. Can't forget that cleat up there and the grab handle. All right. You can see how scratched up it is from being upside down. That works. All the settings work. Doesn't look like we're gonna have to do anything to the trolling motor. That could be replaced, but the problem is this is a 2006 and a lot of the parts are out of production. I already checked the website, so I don't think these are the factory seats. Definitely not. That looks pretty uncomfortable, but the original seats are out of production. All right, so I want to get in and see how this thing sits, but I can't pull it any farther back because of the trolling motor, and it's totally teeter-tottered. So I'm gonna try to sit in it as is. All right, Lord, give me balance. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna scoot the seat all the way back, so that way my weight is farther back. We should be good. Most of my weight's gonna be here. We should be just fine. Okay. All right. Yeah, the seat. Ooh, yeah. Oh no, this seat already came undone. Oh, I gotta watch my weight here. Do I even have it sitting right? Maybe it's not supposed to go right there. Let's try this. Okay, I just had it in the wrong spot. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to fix those life rafts to these seats. This seat is brutal. Plenty of leg room though. I like how you can control the motor up here versus the transom in the back. This might actually be sick. I might not want to give this away. I'm gonna, but I might not want to. This is pretty awesome, dude. We got the graph right here, which I don't know what the plan is for that is gonna be. Maybe when I give it away, if they want me to leave it, we'll see. If I can get my graph on there, we'll see. Let's see if we can lower this thing a little bit. Don't drop. Oh, maybe we are on the ground with it. I can't get it to move. Yeah, we might be on the ground. I sure hope not. So it looks like we'd run the battery right here. We do have 4 cup holders. There is a lot of storage in this boat. It looks like someone can actually maybe sit right here. It is a 5-seater. Not sure how that's possible. So our battery, gosh, that's the heaviest lithium battery. All right, so that reaches right there. I'm gonna hop in the middle. I'm curious, where's this 5th seat at? I guess this is the 5th seat. The leg room is so big, I guess you really could fit a 5th person here, but not with this trolling motor, but that's to be expected. I really hope I didn't just freaking fry that transducer. Oh no. Oh, and there's a ton of line in it. Oh, we are putting all of the weight on the freaking, no. Oh, that is not good. All right. Okay. I just pushed it farther over the edge. Oh, there we go. Okay, much better. Now let's drop it. Let's see. Oh. Not sure why it's wanting to swing back that way so much. Not sure why it's doing that. I don't know. Listen, this boat ain't gonna be perfect. Why is it doing that? We gotta get back down there. Oh, that's why. It's totally wrapped up in a rope. Well, let's inspect this thing while we're down here. Okay, that makes sense. So it's not broken. We need to get that off so I can actually see what's going on here. Here's our transducer. It's some sort of Garmin. It looks nice. The shear pin's intact. We don't have the nut, but we can get a new shear pin, new prop, new nut, washer, and get all of this replaced. Clear that out. We know it spins. So the trolling motor's good. It's actually in really good shape. Wow, I'm shocked at how good a shape this is in. All right, we do need to figure out what's going on here. And I already inspected the pontoons look pretty good. I can't believe that this motor is in such good condition. Whoever gets this boat is gonna get a really good condition motor, even though I just put all the weight and my weight on it. It's a Newport, it can handle it. All right, anyway, maybe I gotta lift the boat up because it's trapped. There's like some wire, like some cord trapped here. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's better. Oh, she tipped. It still kind of wants to do it a little bit. Look, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. Once we're going underway, it won't be too bad. Maybe I could put a rudder on it. I might put a rudder on it, we'll see. It definitely still wants to move. Another thing I have to take into consideration is this upcoming storm. So I need to come back with some more parts. I think for about 50, 60 bucks, we could really get this thing going. We just need to clean it up a little bit, replace some rod holders, take away some rod holders, plug some of those holes, get a new shear pin, new prop, new washer, new nut, clean out that line. And I think this thing is actually gonna be ready to fish. So once we get this thing cleaned up, it's gonna be pretty sweet. I don't know if anybody's gonna want the daggum thing, but one way or another, this thing's gonna see some fish. Now the last thing before I'm done for today is I need to scoot it back as much as I can because it is gonna storm and a lot more water is gonna fill up right in these feet wells than is back here. And I'm glad I thought of it because this thing is gonna go and then flip and then snap the motor and game over for everybody. So I don't wanna do that. Overall, I wasn't really sure what to expect. He actually had this thing listed on Facebook Marketplace. Nobody bought it because of the work that was required, and it is fairly goofy. So he reached out and asked, and I said, okay. And not really sure what to expect when I arrived. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what kind of condition it was gonna be in, but I figured no matter what, we're gonna put some money in it and give it away to someone who is landlocked, who wants their first tiny boat, and it's gonna be a fairly good one. I think. We'll see. It might be goofy. Hey, it might be going to the dump. We'll see. I think it all really depends on how this thing drives with that motor. But overall, I'm pretty impressed. It's got a lot more room than I thought. It has the most storage of any tiny boat I've ever had. It has a powerful 55-pound thrust trolling motor in, believe it or not, actually really good condition. There is already a transducer on it. Not sure what's going to happen there. I don't know if I can use it. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. The seats are the biggest issue, so unfortunately I think we're gonna be stuck attaching those to the seats just like they were when I picked it up. I would buy new seats, but they're out of production. Point being is, I'm actually really impressed with the boat, surprised with the boat. There's no doubt that this is gonna be extremely stable. I'm actually pretty excited to get it cleaned up, get it in the water, and go catch some fish like what he's doing right there on the dock. Hit like and subscribe to stay up to date, restoring this beauty back to its former glory and turning it into a true ocean fishing vessel.